Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make these. I'm going to use a flush cutter, a pair of ear wires, and if you would like to learn how to make these, I've linked a tutorial in the description box. I'm also going to use 2 jump rings. These wires are 14 gauge aluminum wire and they are 14 inches each. I'm also going to use this wrap and tap bail making pliers and a round nose pliers. I'm going to start off by cutting the end of the wire flush. And to do so, I use the back of the flush cutter to trim the wire. Once you've done that, you want to place your wire between the barrels of the wrap and tap like this. Then twist your dominant hand away from you, adjust the plier and twist again until you've got that loop. Next, we're going to bend the longer end of the wire up. Use your chain nose plier to grip the wire like this. Then pull the longer end of the wire up. Then use the plier to stand the longer end of the wire up straight. Next, I'm going to hammer the piece and also add some texture to it. And this step is optional, you don't have to do this. Especially if you don't have the items, don't worry, just leave the loop as it is. So I use the flat side to hammer the piece flat, then I turn the hammer over and use the ball end to add some texture to the piece. Then I turn it over and I do the other side as well. And as you can see, the loop is open. So to close the loop, you place it back between the barrels of the wrap and tap. Then gently twist your dominant hand away from you until the loop is closed. And if the loop is not closed properly, what you can do is use your chain nose plier to twist it back and forth like a jump ring to close it. I'm going to place the chain nose plier at 1.5 inches from where I made the first bend. Then place the piece like this. Then I'm going to bend the end wire away from me at a 90-degree angle. And you just want to go ahead and measure the other against it and do the same. Next, I'm going to make a loop. So what I did, I use a marker to mark exactly where I'm going to place the wire. So I place it right under the bend, then take the longer end and pull it towards me, then adjust the plier and take the wire behind. Then you remove your plier and what you'll see is that the loop is not centered. Then go ahead and insert it back and slightly twist your dominant hand towards you. Then I place my chain nose plier right here, then pull the end of the wire towards me like this. Then you can go ahead and use the chain nose plier to squeeze the loop down, and you can also use your fingers to straighten the wire. Next, I'm going to shape the longer end of the wire. So I'm going to bend it out like this. I'm going to shape the longer end of the wire around this bottle. So you place your piece against the bottle like so. Then take the longer end of the wire around the bottle. And you want to go ahead and do the other earring just the same. Now I'm going to push the pieces towards each other to center the smaller hoop. So when you push your pieces together, what you'll find, perhaps the longer end of the hoop, the smaller hoop, is going to bend out of shape, like slightly bend out of shape. So I'm going to take the chain nose plier and use that to straighten the wire. And it is best to do both earrings at the same time. Next, I'm going to cut the excess wire. I'm going to use the back of the flush cutter, and you want to line them up with the center of the smaller hoop, then cut it like this. What you can do with these wires, you can make clasp for your bracelets and your necklaces. And at this point, I'm going to use a jeweler's file to smooth the end of the wires. To add the jump rings and the ear wires, you want to have the larger hoops facing away from you, like so. Then you just go ahead and connect the jump rings and the ear wires. I hope these will be easy for you to make. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.